Let's check out Jack. I want to check out Jack.
You.
He's one of everyone's most hated characters. This should be good.
Thank you.
Alright. Where is this guy?
Jack-7. Jack-7.
Listen, I don't want to hear what you think about what character I should check out. I'll tell you who I'm definitely... Actually, I won't tell you who I'm not going to check out. You'll have to wait and see. Get fucked.
Thank you.
Where are the patch notes? Okay. During rage, back 1+2. Opponent... timing opponent hits wall change. I think that used to give free stuff on hit if the wall was spaced correctly, and I think that they took it out. Standing 1, damage changed from 14 to 11. Who cares? 1-1. Change to chain hit? What does change to chain hit mean?
Cut that bitch off.
Natural counter hit? I mean, natural regular hit. This is a punish. He's set to guard all second action. Wow, he could punish. He could punish a hop kick with this. Does he get a free hit on the ground? No. Thank God. But he does get a mix-up.
Thank you.
That's a punish. That's a punish. Not the low. How do you do that? I've never even tried to do it. Is it with a 1? Oh, wow. That's not that hard to do. I was trying it with a 2. It's not guaranteed off of this, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it at all. No way. I don't think so. I mean, I know I'm not doing it fast enough, but it just doesn't feel like it. You're stuck recovering so long. No, I don't think so. I doubt it. That is pretty amazing.
Thank you.
That this is a, what is it, 13 frames? How fast is this move? I think it's 13 frames. Or is it 12? 12 frame punish? 13 frame punish. 36 damage. That might be one of the highest in the game. If it's 12. But I think it's 13. Still. That is interesting and good. What do we got here? Standing 2. Opponent closer on hit. That's a buff too. Excuse me. That's definitely a buff. Okay. Forward 3. Change from -10 to -7. This is now safe. Great. Opponent reaction on counter hit changed. Oh. Wait a minute.
Thank you.
That looks like it's hella plus frames. Can you do another attack after this? Oh. You could probably counter hit confirm this easily. Yes. Wow. That's also a buff. I think. I'm not a Jack player, but I think what they did is they made it so that you can do this move and it's safe on block because it's -7 now. And on counter hit, you can easily counter hit confirm it. That used to launch Oh, but it was very unsafe before, right? To fish for it. So I guess they made it safe. It used to counter hit launch. The knee used to counter hit launch. But was it safe? That's the key. I think that's the thing that makes it better, right? I still think it's a buff too. That's obviously a buff. You take a move that was a gimmick before that you have to use, like, you know, sparingly, to a move that's hella fucking spammable. It's -7 now. It's -7 now. This might also hit on the ground. What's a way to test that? Does this hit on the ground? Or like low, not on the ground? Huh. I don't know, I guess that's up to Jack players to consider that a buff or a nerf, but getting a mid-knee that you can't parry and turning that into a safe knee that you can't parry, it's pretty nice. It's safe. Does it have high crush? Probably not. Huh. Okay, let's move on. This is now changed from -13 to -9 on block. Okay, yeah, this string got buffed. For sure. I would take this over a launcher on counter hit, but it being unsafe any day. Both hits are now safer. This is good. This is great. Really good. Mid, counter hit confirmable, abusable, delayable, safe. It's good. I think it's good. I would call that a buff. It lost the counter hit property on the second hit, but who cares? Oh, no. The first hit lost the counter hit property. That's what it lost. I was tripping for a second. But man, you know, that brings up the idea that if the second hit counter hits, it launches. And it's safe. That's fucking cheap too. Right? This second hit in itself is safe. And delayable. And if it counter hits, it's a launcher. That's pretty good. Oh, you can't get the combo on long delay. You have a limited time. Whoa. Easy there. Excuse me. Forward 4-1? Oh. Attack property changed from unblockable to unblockable high? What does that mean? Attack property changed from unblockable to unblockable high. Wasn't this a high before? Or was this a mid?
Thank you.
It used to be a mid. Who cares? That was just for style-oning your opponent. If you thought your opponent was trash, that's what you give them. Who cares? Down forward 2. Ooh. Opponent closer on block. Really? No pushback? Still looks like it's got some, but less. Look at how little he moves. Look at his feet compared to before. Before, when you used to block this, you got pushed back like a entire character distance. Look at Jack's feet. Barely moving back like a quarter of a character distance. Still has really good range though. They didn't nerf the range. Look at this. Look how far I am from him. Look at when the block spark comes out on the screen. Look how far we are. That is far away. So, this is a core Jack strategy that has not been nerfed. Well, not much. I guess the pushback got nerfed. A little. The range is good. It's just gonna be more punishable easily. Okay. I'll pray wrong. What is this? Damage change from 30 to 28. Who cares? Down back 1. Change from minus 11 to minus 12 on block. Back to Tekken 6. That's how it was in Tekken 6. So Dragunov can now shoulder it. This used to be minus 11, now it's 12. Good nerf. Good nerf. What else? Change from +3 to +2 on hit. This got nerfed. This got nerfed. It's now... It says it's now +2. Change from +3 to +2 on hit. So this got nerfed on block by 1 frame and on hit by 1 frame. But this is still good. Full crouch down back 1. Right? Maybe not. No, it still looks good.
Thank you.
Okay. This is crazy. The changes are pretty minor even still. Even though some characters have gotten clear nerfs and buffs, the overall, like, Season 2 changes, they don't seem that big. Now keep in mind there are 2 new characters. But so far, I think that they totally should have used Season 2 at the tournament this weekend. The French tournament. So far. Let's see. Down back 1. Down back 1, 1, and 1, 1, 1. Who cares? Down back 2. Changed from 0 to +3 on hit. I didn't know that this was even 0. That got buffed. But it's junk anyway, right? I think it's launch punishable. It's not worth it. Right? Doesn't matter anyway. It got a little buff. +3 frames. But I don't think this move matters. Back 1. What did this do? Damage nerf. Excuse me. Wow, it's safe now. Unbelievable. New jackhammer. This is safe? Does this high crush? Did I read that right? It went from -10 to -8 on block. Let's see what this is about. Wow. This is the new jackhammer.
Thank you.
Wow, does it high crush? It has a tech crouch state for a couple of frames. And it says counter hit property changed. Oh my god. Knockdown on counter? Interesting. Counter hit, use back 1 to what? Oh, to float off of a crumple? I don't know what you're saying and I don't care. Huh. Yeah, 1-1 is a 13 frame punish now. That shit's cheap. 36. And this is now safe. That seems kinda good. Maybe that beats Xiao Yu. If that beats AOP, this is pretty crucial for this matchup.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Back 1, down back 2, back 2 hold. Damage change. Changed from -10 to -8 on block. Opponent reaction on counter hit change. Oh. What do you get for that? Do you get anything? Maybe that. I doubt it. Oh, 66 damage? Yeah, but how often is that gonna hit? Not common. I don't think forward 4 would hit. Forward 4 would hit either, but... Wow, it does that on regular hit. Weird. Back 2 hold. Back 3-2. Hitbox expanded downward. Forward 1. Damage reduction by 5 points. Damn, that's good. So this got nerfed in damage. And it got decreased homing. So it doesn't track as well. So that's nice. We'll be able to sidewalk around this easier. So Jackhammer got nerfed, but they gave him this and they gave him this, and both are safe and mid. Interesting. What else you got? Forward 4. Change to Power Crush. Now minus 14. This used to be safe. This is now a Power Crush, and it's unsafe. I think that's a nerf. Yeah, I think so. I would say that's a nerf. No one uses that? People use this move a lot in competitive play. It was safe. It was definitely used. It still will be used, but now the use has changed. Power Crush now. It's a weird choice, to be honest. Hey, what's this guy's wall bounce?
Thank you.
Oh. How do you even do that move? This is his wall bounce, and it's safe, right? Damage changed from 42 to 32. And it wall bounces. Debug 2 while standing 4. Fully charged back to at the wall. Whatever, I don't give a shit. Forward 2 startup. Changed from 25 to 22. This got buffed. They made this move faster by 3 frames. That's interesting. Opponent closer on block. Wow, that could be kind of good. Huh. Interesting. While rising, forward 2-1. Oh, that got nerfed. First hit, third attack, counter hit, damage changed to 12. Interesting. Nerfed it a little, I guess. While crouching down forward 1, hitbox expanded. Really? While crouching down forward 1+2, opponent closer on block. That's a little nerf. I don't think Jack got hit too hard, to be honest. Forward 1 was absurd, and it needed to be nerfed, and it did. So that's good. Damage nerf, and it's got less tracking. But in return, oh, and down back 1. Another really not that big of a deal. Jack players should eat a dick for having minus 11 on this whole time on block. It used to be that way, and now it is again. This is minus 12 on block, and it's less advantage on hit by 1 frame. So this got a little nerf, this got a little nerf, but in return, they got this to be safe, and they got this to be safe. I think that's reasonable. this feels like a pretty fair Season 2 patch list for him. He's still good. Oh, they also nerfed the pushback on down forward 2 a bit. Also reasonable. All of those things are fair, in my eyes. I don't know how Jack players feel, but it feels pretty fair. I don't know, maybe they might whine and bitch, but you know forward 1 was going to get hit. At least they didn't hit it hard on block. Still safe on block. Still does the same stupid animation, right? So if you whiff it, he still moves back like an asshole. So, whatever. No big deal. I think it's good. But, look, I'm only saying this is the 4th character I've gone through. Devil Jin, Dragunov, Fang, and Jack. I feel like it was, for Devil Jin, maybe a tiny nerf, if not lateral movement. Dragunov, obvious nerf. Obvious nerf. Fang, obvious nerf. This guy, mini nerf. Mini nerf. Right? But, for the most part, we've been looking at a lot of nerfs. For the most part, no character that I've looked at has gotten buffed significantly. Now, that being said, I have been looking at the cheapest characters in the game. Or some of them, excluding Fang. So, I'm still kind of, you know, we're figuring it out.